Hi, this is Phone Arena with a video review of the Nokia C5-03. The phone is a mid-range device similar to the Nokia C6-01. Unfortunately, it comes with the dated Symbian One OS and the resistive touchscreen. As you can see, we have a 3.2-inch resistive touchscreen with very poor viewing angles, and in direct sunlight the screen is not very visible also. What you can see on the phone is on the top part there is a ear speaker, and at the base there are three keys, physical keys. There is the call key, the menu key, and the end key. The phone is made of black glossy plastic, and you have a white version as well. And at the base you have different color combinations. We have green. And the phone is also eco-friendly. It is made of 80% recyclable materials, and the packaging is half made of recyclable materials as well. On the side of the device there is the lock-unlock key and the volume rocker. And on the back there is the 5-megapixel fixed focus camera, which has no flash. At the base of the device there is also the speakerphone. Overall, it is a well-built device. It is light at just 93 grams, but doesn't have anything that would speak high-end or that would differentiate it from other devices. But design-wise, it's nice.
The first thing that you see when you fire up the phone is the home screen of the Symbian One. It is a pretty good home screen. It has the contacts bar. You can add as much contacts as you want, and when you click on a contact it has the RSS feed option as well as the latest events, and we find this useful, although on a 3.2-inch screen it is hard to read all the information correctly. As you can see, it just refreshed the latest feeds from phonearena.com, and the phone comes with 3G and Wi-Fi connectivity as well. And you can see that the home screen has a couple of menus that are touch optimized. You can set your profiles from the middle part of the top of the home screen, and there is also notifications about the latest events. As you can see, there is also notifications about your email and your Wi-Fi connection, and here is some empty space for the music player. There are 4 shortcuts. You can see we have messaging, a camera, a shortcut to the OV store, and the OV Maps navigation. The next thing we will look at is the menu. It supports kinetic scrolling, which is okay, but still a bit laggy. The phone comes with a 600 MHz ARM11 processor, and it does the job, but it's not as fast as you would want it to be, and it lags noticeably in some applications such as the gallery. And we can take a look at this now. And the phone comes with 128 megabytes of RAM. You can see the lag here in the gallery application, which is significant. But otherwise, in all the other menus, the phone performs relatively well. One thing Nokia is especially proud with is free navigation with OV Maps 3.0. And the OV Maps includes voice-guided navigation, and as well as the maps themselves. And this is a useful feature. However, we're not sure if it will be that useful on such a small screen as 3.2 inches. It seems a bit on the small side. And here you can see driving navigation directions with the built-in GPS module. Browsing is a painful experience on the default browser by Nokia, so we'll show you how browsing is handled by Opera Mobile, which is a free download on the OV store. It is much better and it is relatively smooth. We go to Applications, and in the Installed Applications folder you find Opera Mobile, which is our alternative to the default browser. And let's take a look at the loading time for phonearena.com. It should be relatively good on Opera Mobile, and as you can see, it has the start menu with 9 tabs, or rather 9 icons for your favorite websites. It's a bit on the slow side now, and it seems to have almost loaded. Here we are after almost a minute, and sometimes you will see this, a memory full message, although that's the second or third time that we have this on our Nokia C5-03, and the zooming on the Opera Mobile is performed with double taps, but otherwise the pages are rendered almost as on a desktop PC, unfortunately a bit slower, but that's expected. Messaging on the phone is okay. However, as you might know, in Symbian 1 there is no portrait query, so you have to use the standard keyboard layout to type in your messages. The situation is much better when you switch to portrait view. You have the full query there, and typing is pretty good. As you can see, we made almost no mistakes. Photographs taken with the Nokia C5-03 are nothing extraordinary. As we said, the camera is fixed focus, so this might be a problem. We took the pictures in cloudy weather, so maybe they're not the perfect examples, but otherwise the phone is not something that we would recommend using as a camera replacement. You can use it when you forgot your camera and it will do the job, but nothing more. Fixed focus camera also means that you cannot shoot objects up close, and the maximum distance you can approach an object and expect it to come out in focus is 20 inches. And finally, the music player is the familiar Symbian 1 music player. It has cover art, and let's go into the music player and see how loud it plays music. We found the quality pretty clean and loud, and we like it. So let's play a song, just a random song by Joe Satriani. If we pump up the volume to the maximum, you can hear that there is no audible distortion of the sound, and the music player produces a nice overall sound. And as you can see on the home screen, there's music player controls as well, which is okay.
The call quality on the Nokia C5-03 is good. Voices were clear and sounded natural, and our callers reported hearing us clear and loud as well. Battery life is rated at 11.5 hours of talk time, and we found that with moderate use, the device lasted around 2 days, which is pretty good. For a mid-range device, the Nokia C5-03 gives you plenty of connectivity. You have 3G and Wi-Fi on board, and the free navigation with OV Maps is a good addition. But on the background of devices such as the HTC Wildfire and the LG Optimus One, which also fall in the mid-range category of Android devices, the Nokia C5-03 looks dated with the Symbian 1 OS and the resistive touchscreen.